Thank you very much. I wanted to just say that I'm supposed to be in New Hampshire. I'm supposed to be in Georgia. I'm supposed to be in North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm supposed to be in a lot of different places campaigning. But I've been here all day on a trial that really is a very unfair trial. These are all stories. This is over the last few days from legal experts. This is Wall Street Journal editorial. But all of these are stories from legal experts saying how this is not a case. The case is ridiculous. This is another one. The case is a ridiculous Trump indictment. It's missing fraud. There is no fraud. All of these stories are stories of how, and these are done by the experts, and editorials. These are all, every single one. I haven't seen one that says it's a good trial. It's political. This is a Wall Street Journal editorial. And it's a shame. It's a shame. And I'm sitting here for days now, from morning till night, in that freezing room. Freezing. Everybody was freezing in there. And all for this. And this is your result. Look at that. Each one of them a story. And it's very unfair. Very bad thing. Very bad thing. The whole world is watching this hoax. You got a DA that's out of control. You have a judge that's highly conflicted. The whole thing is a mess. And you have the leading candidate and leading crooked Joe Biden by a lot. He's the one that should be in trial. He's a crook. You got a crooked president. He should be in trial with all the stuff he's done and his family. He should be in trial.
Daniel, we just heard a little speech from Mr. Trump. What'd you make of it? Did he say anything that was not true?
He did. I mean, it was mostly uncheckable, subjective opinion, but he did say a few things that weren't quite right at very least. So he repeated his false conspiracy theory that essentially that Joe Biden is behind this case, which was brought by a locally elected district attorney. He said Biden is behind it. He has his top people working with the DA's office to make sure everything goes right. There is no basis for that. That appears to be a reference to a former Justice Department official who went to work for the DA's office, but there's no sign that that was anything but his own employment decision. In fact, this former official, Matthew Colangelo, had previously been a colleague of DA Bragg, so he rejoined his old colleague. He also claimed that Joe Biden is a crooked president, should be on trial. I think that's mostly opinion, but I think it's worth noting, Jake, that we've had this extended Republican House investigation, impeachment inquiry, no evidence of impeachable offenses, high crimes and misdemeanors, let alone criminal offenses. And then I should note, as you did briefly, that he read this big pile of documents, of articles, citing headlines denouncing the case. I Googled some of them as he was speaking. So he read one talking about the whopping outrage in Trump's indictment. Well, that's harsh criticism. Where was it from? A Fox News column. He mentioned the Daily Caller, another right-wing publication. I Googled another headline from the right-wing National Review he mentioned. So there are some liberal scholars, legal experts, publications who have raised questions about this case. But that pile he showed was largely his usual friends, the usual suspects praising Trump, defending Trump in the conservative media.